Yo, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, people? What's happening? You already know what time it is. You already know who it is. This is Floridian Rollo coming at you with another live stream. The devil wants you poor. That's right. You got these people who have an issue of you want to be successful. You have these people who think that you should stay at a certain step in your life when the Most High intends you to do greater and better, not only for yourself, those around you, especially if you have a family or you're going to have a family in the near future. You want what's great for them. You see, a lot of people accept regular stuff. I don't got time for regular stuff. I'm on that elite, super elite type of conversation. Those are the people I don't mind conversating with the most because they be on top of things and they make sure that the people they're around is on top of things. The people that have serious money and miserable are liberacies, and insecure. The people I'm around that's doing pretty good for themselves, they doing what they gotta do. They're not making no excuses. A lot of people think everything's free. Nothing is free in life. We gotta take care of certain things. We have to pay for service. So at the end of the day, I just be annoying folks. You just gotta annoy them for who they are because they don't believe in a situation. They don't believe in doing great. You know, everything's a joke to these people, man. And they don't realize what's really going on because they don't sit around certain people to see what's really going on. They hear the he say, me say stuff. No, I deal with reality, and the reality is I'm glad I'm doing the things I'm doing. And I'm not here to impress people. I'm here to show people that it could be done. And a lot of you are afraid to take the necessary steps because of the fear, the doom and gloom, of certain things that you've been told since you was young. You know what? It's ironic that other nations teach their young children to go out there and win at a certain age. And so by the time they reach teen adults, they're telling your kids what to do. That's what you apply for your kids to listen to somebody else's kids that's going to be over you. That's why I say, man, people ain't ready for the real truth. They love sin. Y'all love sin. That's why a lot of you poor. A lot of you broke, disgusted, and you thought that that was going to be me. No, the Most High had greater things happening for me. And once I got out of these sinful conversations with folks who wasn't really about the Most High, who wasn't really about winning, who really wasn't about doing great things, open the doors happen. Greater things are happening. And see, I don't care how boring you think I am. I wouldn't watch me if I was boring. Why are you watching me? Why are you trying to get my attention? It's not going to work. You're just wasting your time. You could be doing other things. And see, these people want me to say their name, say their name, say their name, say their name. I don't have to say your name. You're saying my name, though. And for the record, I'm not a big guy like I was before. It's so hilarious that these people, they can't come up with anything because I'm doing so great. So all they could go to is name calling. When you got people doing name calling or suggestion name calling, you're winning. They're not winning in life. I don't have to go to that low tier, three-dimensional thinking. Some of these people can't let go of me. They say they let go of me, yet they ain't let go of me. Why? Because I'm doing greater. Then I'm going to steps that they can't even. They don't know how to have that real conversation with serious, important people. They on some ba. That's all they got is words. They don't put no action into their words. You get what I'm saying? Shoot. You got a lot of folks saying, oh, I ain't saying where you at. It's none of your business where I'm at. I do what I do because I love what I do. You can't do it because you don't have it in you. It's not on you. It's not in you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. A lot of you just be procrastinating. That's all you want to do all your life, procrastinate. Yeah, I'm going to be in my 40s, 50s, 60s. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to do the woe is me, kumbaya, devil, kumbaya. Since when the Most High wants you poor? You got people saying the Most High wants you poor. They crazy, bro. Ladies, fellas, they crazy. We want you poor. You know, you're not supposed to make it in life. I don't hear no other ethnicity say that. Only so-called black people talking that poor mindset. And then y'all follow these ladies who want you poor. I told you this. You follow these ladies who want you poor because you get with these ladies because you refuse to get to your greatest because you're afraid that woman's going to leave you. She already left you once you made it. Once you get greatly successful, you start seeing less and less of your people because they don't want to win in life. They just want to stay regular. That's what the devil wants you to do. Stay regular and poor, disgusted, busted, barely getting by. How can you wake up every day and be greatly satisfied just getting by as a grown man in your 40s and 50s and your 30s? You just okay getting by. Man, miss me with that. I'm glad I was around certain other people, not just my own so-called people, because my own so-called people, they just love to stay at the bottom. They love it. They waiting on somebody to give them money. And you expect the women to respect you? You expect the women to respect you when you don't respect yourself. You expect the so-called black woman to respect you, or women of other ethnicity respect you when you don't respect yourself as a man. Waiting for another man to give you something. Oh, I need reparations. Y'all can't even get together to put a few dollars. You worrying about what I'm doing. The question I have for these FBAs and these BHIs, as Ringo calls them, why don't y'all put your resources and do something for the women and the children in your community? Since you talk about this on the internet every day, then why is these people are scrapping for coins on the dollar? You don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about it's the government fault. I don't want to hear about it's Trump's fault. I don't want to hear none of that. I'm tired of it. It's Trump's fault. It's these other people's fault. No, it's you. The BHIs, the FBAs, man, y'all so redundant at this point. Y'all so concerned about technology. Y'all so concerned about this and that. What you're not concerned about is what the Most High about to do to your behind. He ain't playing with nobody. And see, that's the issue with these deities and these entities, is that they're so fascinated about the elite is going to do this. The elite is going to pull this out. The elite's going to pull that out. The Most High is in control of the good and the evil. He says, I'm in control of the good and evil. I'm in control of all things. So if he's in control of all things, which side are you on? Which side are you on? Because you can't be on the Most High if you're concerned about these things. You're concerned about the end of the world and all this other nonsense. Listen, I'm traveling. I'm doing great things, making great connections, and making moves, and people around me making moves, and I'm pushing men and women that I rock with me on a serious level. I'm pushing them to the next step. These FBA dudes are the devils. These BHIs, as Ringo call them, is the devils. They want you poor. Poor, disgusted, busted, looking tacky, looking bummy, not maintaining your health, telling you it's okay to be a big guy, telling you it's okay to be a simp, a cupcake. Y'all see how I talk to the ladies? I don't have issues getting ladies. I just chill and handle my business. And see, that's what they like. They know when a man handles his business, they ain't going to interrupt it. And if they interrupt it, they know they behind is out the door. You guys can't do what I do. You don't have it in you. You wear it on your sleeve. It's not in you like me. I shut stuff down for real. Like if I go to the Rollo of Rollo, nobody's eating like that. For real, for real. I talk that talk and I walk that walk. Real talk. I shut this down when I go places, man. I had the whole crowd at the pool looking at me. Real talk. I was staying to myself, minding my own business. The crowd came to me. I told you that's who I am. I am what I say I am. Real talk. I ain't got no fear when it comes to talking with women or dealing with people of responsibility. I let them know where I stand. They let me know where they stand, and we keep it moving. Real talk. You see, the chat is quiet because I'm talking that real talk. When the chat is quiet, nobody's saying anything. That's because they like, yo, I'm going to listen to this. I ain't got to say anything in the chat. Rollo is dropping bars right now. Real talk. I'm on some super duper elite right now. Conversating with people that's making legislation, making moves. You got folks talk about it. I'm around it. That's the difference. You got to start being around people that's going to make things better for you and your family. And more importantly, have God in your life. And believe in God. Believe he got things going on for you. No matter what people try to put obstacles in your life, I don't want you to be poor. I don't want you to be on your last dollar. Most of these content creators, man, they want you on your last dollar. Them entities, them deities, they want you on your last dollar. What's up, Fab Studio? Salute to you, fam. Real talk. Like, yo, I told a lady, she was like, yo, y'all think I'm capping? Members only, you going to hear the conversation. I was telling her, boom. She was like, yo, I'm waiting for my moms to come pick me up. Like where I was sitting outside chilling at the spot. So she came by. She went to go take care of something with the people at a particular spot. So when she came back out, I was chilling there, minding my business, shooting the breeze. I was talking to Brother Darryl a little bit, behind the scenes. So boom, I got off the phone with him, discussing some business opportunities and stuff like that. Boom. Next thing you know, she come back out and she's so-called Dominican. And I was like, you waiting for your man? She was like, yeah, I'm in high school. Like, it was like I'm in high school. So she don't even have respect for her man. She was waiting for me to say, let me get her number. She was waiting for me to say, hey, I'm available. This guy's not even on your frequency. And she was talking to me right in front of him. He comes, he pull up in her car now. Mind you, he's in her car. He got his own thing going on. She was telling me he got a motorcycle. So I said, y'all got good stuff going on, right? She didn't even want to hear that. She wanted me to hear what's up with me and her, get her information, and go from there. Man, these ladies ain't faithful, man. They get around me, man. It's a wrap, man. Because when I started talking, I could tell by how she was walking, like she wanted me to see it, and she wanted me to get it in. So she was telling me, yeah, I've just been with this guy for like 3 months. I was with somebody a year ago. You know why I told her? I said, this is why I know when I talk to women, they always got another man. And she tried to scrub it off like, why you got to say that? Because I keep it real. I keep telling you guys, I'm so transparent with these ladies that they want their man to be poor. Like she looking at me like I'm the catch. And she got a guy that's doing this thing, holding it down for her. She don't care about that. She want that elite. She want that superpower inside of her. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you guys something, man. That's why I tell you guys, get on your purpose, get on your grind, get on your health. Yo, I'm getting to my shape. And here's the crazy part. Her man, he do his thing. I don't know why he got upset with me because I wasn't trying to get with her. He looked at me, and it's like, you know how some of these guys have that look like they want you to take the woman from you? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dude, man, I don't even want your woman. Yo, what I look like going behind a guy in particular, that's not even on point. Why would I even think about sleeping with the shorty? And she dealing with some ninja. Yo, I'm so elite. If I'm going to deal with a woman, she got to be, she going to have bodies on her. It can't be no ninjas, though. You know what I'm saying? It got to be somebody that's on point, whatever, for whatever reason she couldn't deal with the situation. Cool. Yo, guys, I don't care how fine the woman is. She got it, because the way I deal with women now is based on that 5-minute conversation. Is it going to go far, or it's just a message and see what I see from there? Yo, you know when you're going to be successful? Let me teach you guys something. You know when you're going to be greatly successful? They're going to bring married women. They're going to bring women that's off the chain. They're going to bring dudes around you, try to get you to go to certain events. Yo, tell me why when I was telling the shorties from Boston, right? It really made them think. I said, I went to the yacht for business and that's it. I didn't care for the party. Yo, I'm so on that exclusivity, y'all. The party is like 3D to me right now. If I go to a party, I'm running the party. I got a shareholder in that club. That's why I'm on right now. I'm on that level right now. You know them chicks for Boston was like, wow. And then I was talking to Ethan on the phone. They were saying good day, sir, goodbye, sir. It was a wrap, yo. They seen how serious I was about my business. Like, guys, let me teach you something. You can have fun with a woman, and you ain't got to take her to too many places, man. If you want to get that class, we're going to get it members only. I'm going to show you the way how it's done in real time, man, because I appreciate your support on members. We got Corey in the house. What's going on? Salute, Corey. Yo, man, the devil wants you poor because he wants you to be trapped in debt relationships. Don't make a certain amount. And the main thing the devil wants you poor is to go against God. How many people go against God when they poor? You got a lot of people going against God because they poor. Then those who are rich. I'm going to say it again. You may think otherwise. You got a lot of people that's going through it. It's going against God than those who are doing their thing. And the rich people that's going against God is poor in spirit, poor in choices. You can have a lot of money and still be poor in decisions and poor in choices because you have sinners around you. If you're making a lot of money, you're not supposed to have that many sinners around you when you get into the bag. And when you get the bag, no sinners should be around you. And it's real possible. That includes the women, that includes the kids, that includes those who you associate with, that includes the partners in business you with, man. Salute, Daryl. Yo, this is a fire stream. Get the lights up. I'm going in. I'm going in because I've been around people that's making moves. You hear me? They're making moves with the sign of a dotted line, and they don't even talk about money. They're talking about having things in their name. I told y'all, your name is your currency, man. Your name is your currency, brothers, ladies. When you get married to a certain man and you don't have your father's name no more, make sure you got a man that has the right last name currency, man. That's what the elites is on. The elites don't even talk about checks. The elites don't talk about money. They last name is worth a lot. Why you think you got a birth certificate? Your birth certificate's on a stock exchange. You ain't know that, right? Your birth certificate is in a stock exchange. Your name is your currency, y'all. Yo, when I told him that, when we was talking, I ain't mentioned about no 6 figures. I ain't mentioned about no 7 figures. I ain't mentioned about no money in the pocket. I said, how you doing, sir? Hi, ma'am. How you doing? Great meeting y'all. Hey, I just want to let y'all know. Appreciate y'all allowing me to come in the yacht. Appreciate it. We having a good time. Drinking that real drink and stuff like that. Next thing you know, I'm like, you know what? Go to the podium. I was like, hey, my name is such and such. Pleasure to meet y'all. I'm just here to, network, make some business moves in the future, working on certain things, get my name back on the top currency. When I said that, everybody was applauding like, wow, he gets it. He gets it. You got to get back to that, man. You got to get back to that. And when you get back to that and you make your name known, you will get money like you never got in your life. It will get to the point you won't even mention the word money no more. Your name ringing bells. Why do you think Solomon's name was ringing bells? David's name was ringing bells. Or certain other men in the book. Wicked or not wicked? Because of the currency. And see, the devil, what he'll do, he'll give you currency, yet he owns your name. He owns rights to your name. He owns your soul, and you don't have no say with your woman. I'm going in. When you work for Satan, you don't have no say for your woman. You don't have no say for your kids and what he's going to do to them. Real talk. Even with the Most High, you play around and you're not doing certain things, he's going to let your wife and your kids teach you a lesson. Yeah. Because the Most High is in control of good and evil. And the reason why people want you to stay poor is because they don't want you to know what's really going on in the world. Don't y'all know y'all the media? You folks in the chat is the media. You the actual media. And see, a lot of people going to take, well, Rollo, you say you don't want certain people in your chat. You're right. I don't want certain people in my chat. I don't want people that's going to make excuses. I don't want people to make excuses to why they can't support, yet they support sin. I'm going to still call that out to this day. I'm going to still call out the nonsense because a lot of our people is on nonsense. They want to be poor. And for the record, I stay in a mansion house. You know who you are. You watch my platform. I'm not going to mention your name because you are relevant at this point. And your sidekick dude, and that broke dude in New York. Like y'all people, man, y'all people don't realize changes that's about to happen. And this is the reason why I am where I say I am, and I do what I do. I make moves. I don't want to hear no excuses from nobody, man. Like when I get back to Orlando, and when y'all see me go live and I'm on camera and everything, because I'm using my phone right now, I'm talking with y'all on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Using my Restream, everything good. Everything sound clear. When I get back to Orlando, boom, it's going to be on. Real talk. We're going to have a show. We're going to have a show. All right, so let me put this in the chat. Across the screen, let me tap it on my phone. So I appreciate y'all, man, for real. I want you to listen to. Let me get my other phone set up. I want you to listen to what Anton said. Anton said the same thing. What I've been saying. Let's get to Anton's video. Oh, they don't like when I play that. They're gonna get mad. They're gonna get mad. Let them get mad in the comment section. Let them get mad. He said some things I said, and it's like, okay, Anton, okay, you saying it. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get it ready. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find. Let me go through my history. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get right to it. Appreciate the fellas tuning in. If the ladies is tuning in, make sure you like the video too. Let me find the video. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Matter of fact, I sent it to Daryl and Forever Studio. I sent the video to them. Let me go to my Instagram. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the video. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all.
Look. This is the sentiment of a woman. Your last words are never, I wish I had more money. Think about it.
Did you hear what that lady said? You heard what that lady said? She telling Anton, she telling the men that you should not say you wish you had more money. You never have more money. I told y'all. Listen again. Listen.
Only poor people say that. Treadmill singer, check it out. Look. This is the sentiment of a woman. Your last words are never, I wish I had more money. Think about it. Only poor people say that.
Yep.
I will tell you right now, I've been poor and I've been rich.
Did you hear that part? Listen.
I will never, ever trade in the life that I live right now to have more time to spend with people and give up my resources. I don't want to. I'm not interested.
Did you hear that part? He said, I'm not willing to give up my resources to spend more time with people. I'm not interested. Didn't I tell y'all, when you ain't got nothing to your name, everybody around you, right? Everybody around you when you ain't got nothing to your name. Everybody calling your phone, everybody hitting you up when they hang out, do this and that. When you start making moves, and you start getting serious in life, and you're not BSing, and you got all that nonsense out your way, less calls, people pull back, people don't want to hear anything you got to say, because now you have grown up to be the man of winning. And when you win, people purposely pull back because they want you to come back into what you used to be. Don't ever go back to where you used to be. Always remember in the back of your mind, I remember those days when I had ramen noodles. I remember those days I used to have to use Wi-Fi to go in the subway. Oh, everybody was watching me on the way to Hell Up 7 Days. Oh, I had a lot of people watching me. Matter of fact, I had a lot of ladies watching me. Guys, yeah, everybody was cool. Then when I started getting my valet business, slowly but surely, they started showing their horns. It seemed like the more you do, people show their horns. Listen.
As a 43-year-old man that has lived 3 lifetimes, I will tell you, I am not interested in making the sacrifice to give up my resources. I don't know who's selling y'all this fairy tale. I don't know who lying to y'all. That has never, ever been a thing.
Uh-oh.
Ever been a thing.
Listen.
You can tell y'all can talk that. Y'all won't. You know. Listen. All right, let me have a real moment. Real moment.
Here we go.
My father sacrificed everything. For the last 3 years of his life, obviously I didn't know that he was at the end of his life. For the last 3 years of his life, my father died when I was 37 years old. No, I'm sorry. He died in 2017. So I was 35 years old. Okay? So I was 8 years ago. We were building him a restaurant. Me and him was working on building him the restaurant. The restaurant that I was opening, that was his. I was looking to retire him, right? Because he was tired. He was exhausted. He was fucking exhausted.
Let me tell you something. Any of you guys that are watching, any of you ladies that's watching, if it don't bother you that your parents or your grandparents, if they're still around, or your parents, if they're still around, if it don't bother you to see them make the sacrifice and you can't put them in a better situation, you just as evil as the people I'm talking about. It bothered Anton to see his daughter, father, and of course his mom. Yeah, at this particular time, he's talking about his father stressed out. Let's go.
He had raised 4 boys, church, taking care of business, helping people.
He was raising 4 boys, dealing with the church, helping people. He couldn't get back the favor. Listen.
He didn't have nothing left in him. He was tired as fuck. He was exhausted. And he would tell me all the time, Anton, I'm tired. So I was getting him up out of there. My goal was to be successful because he would tell me, yo, you are my greatest investment ever. And he wouldn't say that because he was looking to get any money out of me. He was just happy that that his boys turned out to be successful. And so I was paying him back. I had become so great. And I was only at the cusp. I was in the beginning stages of my greatness. And so I was paying him back. But let me tell you something. He was exhausted. He was absolutely exhausted. And he will never say it. Like, he would never say anything like, you know, I regret having kids or anything like that, because he really, really did enjoy his life. But I will tell you that if he probably had another lifetime, he would be rich as fuck. My father died broke. He died broke. 100%. I had to pay his back taxes in order to ensure that my mom was taken care of.
So he had to pay his dad's taxes to make sure his mom's wasn't the burning. That's another thing that so-called black folks don't want to talk about. These devils don't want to talk about that. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the conversation we was having. One of the things that the elites was telling me is this. Whether they righteous or not righteous, they both have one thing in common. When I pass away, I don't want to put no tax burden on my children or my wife. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you fellas something right now. I'm talking to you. And I'm very serious and I'm very transparent. Make sure you have everything set up for your wife and your kids. I'm not playing with y'all. I will block you. If you come with the nonsense in my chat, I will block you. I'm very serious about my elite talk. They say, when I pass away, my wife, my children are not going to pay for my debt. A lot of you don't want to hear this. You need to hear it, because these poor fuckers on YouTube, they ain't going to tell you this. This is coming from people that's well off. They said, yo, I had to take care of my family's debt. I took care of my debt. My kids ain't going to have no debt, and my wife ain't going to have no debt. Like what Pastor Rufus talked about. Get your currency name. Get it out of debt. Do you understand me? There's a lot of people with money and they don't know how to take care of their debt. Take care of your fucking debt. Do I make myself clear? It's not fair to the woman, it's not fair to your son, and it's not fair to your daughter to take care of your debt. Is I'm joking? I'm not joking. Let's go.
Old people right now. I go and visit my grandmother over in Tampa on my mother's side on a regular basis. She has never said, you know what she said to me? Oh man, like this life. She tripping over that. You know what most people do once older? They disappear.
Yeah.
People ain't spending their time trying to make sure that you take care of stuff or they coming to visit you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. If I live to be 80 years old, to live 79 years in bliss and do what I want to do and have a good fucking time, I lived a good life. I lived a good life. Don't ever believe that being poor is being righteous. It's not.
Ooh! Ooh, let me rewind that. Ooh.
It's this life. She tripping over that. You know what most people do once older? They disappear. People ain't spending their time trying to make sure that you take care of stuff or they coming to visit you on a regular basis. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. If I live to be 80 years old, to live 79 years in bliss and do what I want to do and have a good fucking time, I lived a good life. I lived a good life. Don't ever believe that being poor is being righteous. It's not. It's not. Don't ever believe that living below your means. You know what poor people do? They take out bank loans. You know why? Because when you're under duress, you make bad decisions.
Uh-oh.
You make bad. Poverty is of the devil. Being poor and broke is of the devil.
Uh-oh. That's a wrap. Did y'all hear that? Put a 5 in the chat if y'all heard that. I'm going to play it again. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. I'm going to play that again. He said it. You know they're going to get mad. They're going to get mad. I don't care. I'm going to play it again. Hold on. Let me set something up. Hold on. Let me set something up right now. Mic check. Yeah. All right. Hold on. All right. Here we go. All right. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Put a 5 in the chat if y'all can hear me good. All right, let's listen to this again. Here we go. She tripping over that. You know what most people do once older? They disappear. People ain't spending their time trying to make sure that you take care of stuff or they coming to visit you on a regular basis. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. If I live to be 80 years old, to live 79 years in bliss and do what I want to do and have a good fucking time, I lived a good life. I lived a good life. Don't ever believe that being poor is being righteous. It's not. Uh-oh. It's not. Don't ever believe that living below your means. You know what poor people do? They take out bank loans. You know why? Because when you're under duress, you make bad decisions. Mm-hmm. You make bad. Poverty is of the devil. Being poor and broke is of the devil because oftentimes you result in doing things that you wouldn't normally do if you wasn't under duress. That's why they have payday loans in environments that's less than ideal. I'm just telling you the truth. And so at some point, most people, they make a decision knowingly, subconsciously, consciously, they make a decision. They say, you know what? Either I'm going to resolve to be a regular person
And I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. When you wind up becoming a regular person for a man, I can't speak for women, but
listen and listen well, because I told y'all I'm not regular. Now I had a channel called Floridian Rollo Regular Talk. The Most High said, "Take that goddamn name. You ain't regular." Did I tell you was regular? I said, "No, I'm not, Most High." I took that. I put Floridian Rollo Regular Talk. Y'all remember I had that name? The Most High got on me about that. I removed that ASAP. Listen what T about to say about regular people. Listen.
They make a decision knowingly, subconsciously, consciously. They make a decision. They say, you know what? Either I'm going to resolve to be a regular person and and I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. When you wind up becoming a regular person for a man, I can't speak for women, but for a man, that means that you've given up on your dreams.
Ooh.
You went to sleep with the Lamborghini on your wall. You went to sleep dreaming about Ferraris. You said that you was going to be a doctor one day. You said that you was going to get rich. You said that you had these dreams and aspirations when you grew up. Every boy wanted to make it to the league. They wanted to be rich. They wanted to be a rap. They wanted to be something.
Yeah.
They wanted to be something.
Yeah.
The relationship, a lot of times, is the thing that they resolve to having, or they have kids and they say, well, at least I got family. That's the thing that they then say that, you know what? Well, at least I got this. That's the consolation prize.
Ooh.
I refuse to settle for consolation prizes.
Ooh. And that, I told you guys, a lot of you, I respect that you got a family. That's a consolation prize. Yo, oh man. I'm going to tell you this right now, what this elite told me, and I told him the same thing. Y'all ready for this? I said, when a man stops doing what he's supposed to do, everybody controls him. Y'all don't want to hear that. Ooh, y'all don't want to hear that. I got to speak the real. My hands are clean according to the Most High. What I'm about to tell y'all is some real ish. When you stop doing what the Most High tell you to do, everybody controls you. When you get with a woman and you have a family with her, as long as they taken care of, the Most High still wants you to be in your glory of greatness. He didn't tell you to stop doing what you're supposed to do because you have kids and a woman. Who told you that? The devil. The devil tells you to stay complacent because now you have kids and a wife. So what most men do, what most so-called black men do, they got a wife, they got kids, they stop living their dream. Is I'm lying? I'm lying. Before you met that woman, before you had kids, you was on your way to be greatly successful. You can't blame the woman. You can't blame the kids. You stop because you focus on them. That's why the Bible tells you, even in Paul's time, why you think Paul didn't want to get married? Why you think Paul didn't want to have children? Why he made that decision? Because he wanted to do the glory of God. He wanted to travel. He wanted to do the mission, and he ain't want no distractions. I'm sorry. A woman and kids could be distractions. And a lot of men stay stuck respectfully because you got responsibility to take care of. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to say it again because Anton's going to say it. And Anton's married. So don't come for me with the nonsense. Anton's married. You're going to hear what he has to say about the marriage part in a second. And when he says it, you're going to say, God darn it, Rollo was right again. He's going to tell you something that I said. Remember, he has a wife. His daughter is grown now. And he's going to go into detail. So don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the messenger. Because a lot of men stop doing what they're supposed to do. Once they have a wife, once they have kids, they don't travel. They talk about going to certain countries. They don't go. They're talking about going to certain states. They don't go. That's why I don't go by what people say. I go by actions. Rewind back. Listen.
They want it to be something. The relationship, a lot of times, is the thing that they resolve to having, or they have kids and they say, well, at least I got family. That's the thing that they then say that, you know what? Well, at least I got this. That's the consolation prize.
Ooh.
I refuse to settle for consolation prizes. I'm the type of person to go to the fair and I will spend $150 shooting that shot on that slim ass rim, trying to win the big prize. I don't want the little prize. I don't want the little bear. I don't want the little unicorn. I want the big fucking bear that don't fit in my car, and I'm going to get that bitch. And I don't care if it costs me $1,000. I'm shooting the shot 50 times. I'm going to shoot it 50. Some people is cool. Oh, it ain't worth it. I'm shooting that shot. I'm going to shoot it 100 times out of 100 times, and I'm going to get the goddamn bear. I want the bear.
Uh-oh.
Give me the goddamn bear. Give me the bear that don't fit in the car.
Uh-oh.
Even if I get a bear away, I won.
Uh-oh.
That's me. That's my personality. I'm not saying everybody has that personality. I'm not saying that everybody should be that. I know that there has to be people that serve you coffee. I know that there has to be people that work in the factories, and I salute them. I know that there has to be police officers. I know that I got a ticket yesterday.
Listen.
Got the ticket yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Right here, the cover of my main information. In Detroit. Got the ticket yesterday in Detroit.
Listen.
See that? I'm riding. I'm driving. He said, Anton, what are you doing? Because I had the one cop, he recognized me in the city. He was a black cop. He said, Anton, come on. And there was the white cop. The white cop says, you need to. I said, man, don't talk to me. Give me my ticket so I can go racing again. He said, I'll impound your car. I said, I'll go and get another one. I don't give a fuck. I want to live the life that I don't want to be subjected to the other man. He can't tell me what to do.
He said he don't want to be subjected to no other man. He can't tell me what to do. Now, y'all going to take it as why is he doing this? Pay attention.
He said, I'll impound your car. I said, all right, I'll get it out on Tuesday, and I'm going to go and get another one later on the day. He said, how many cars you got? I said, 10. I said, man, you might as well just give me my ticket and let me go. I said, all right. He went and typed up my ticket. He didn't even give me no real ticket. He gave me excessive noise and tinted windows. Man, give me my ticket and let me go. I'm out of here, bro. Give me my ticket and I'm not worried about you. I don't care nothing about that. This don't mean nothing to me. People worried about student loans. They're worried. And see, it's going to be some people that say, man.
I'm glad he's saying that. Y'all could take it for what it is. At the end of the day, when you're on that frequency, on that high-end frequency, you're not in fear of what, man, people respect you when you're not in fear. That's all I'm going to say. People respect you when you're not in fear. You're being responsible for your actions, and you're going to take care of what you got to take care of. Do what you got to do. He told the guy, I get it out the pond Tuesday, and I get another car. Man, that's gangster. Not these ninjas talking about their gangsters killing each other. That's not gangster. Gangster is money. Serious bread.
They're going to be in the comments when we clip this up. They're going to say, man, Anton, I used to like you. You used to be more normal. I could relate to you. I don't want to relate to you. I don't want to be your friend.
Did you hear that part? I don't want to relate to you. I don't want to be your friend. You got folks telling me, oh, you changing. So effing what? Yeah, I changed for the better. You got a problem with it? There's another channel that's going to cater to your goddamn needs. Yeah, I changed. I don't care about that regular stuff. Listen.
People worried about student loans. They're worried. And see, it's going to be some people that say, man, they're going to be in the comments when we clip this up. They're going to say, man, Anton, I used to like you. You used to be more normal. I could relate to you. I don't want to relate to you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be in the same spaces as you. When I was in San Juan, I went to La Placita.
Pay attention what he's about to say.
La Placita. I went to La Placita in San Juan. And they had all of the little clubs that was around. And the people was getting drunk. And I said, I looked around and I walked around and I walked around and I walked around and I walked around. And I said, this is for regular fucking people. I'm not regular.
Did you hear that? He said, this is for regular people. I'm not regular. I told y'all I'm not a regular person, man. Y'all heard Ethan told y'all I'm not a regular dude. I can't do what I used to do. I can't go to certain places that people go to. I'm too so far removed from that regular stuff. Y'all don't. It may be boring to people. I'm not bored what I do. What I do is more fun than what I used to do back in the days, going out to this bar and club and lounge and all this other shit. Man, that shit is whack. It's played out. I'm on some, it's got to be a yacht where this event, I can make money moves and everybody is just having fun in the water. I'm on that ish. Yo, if I go to a spot, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's got to be an event that I'm running. And that's just it. I'm not going to no regular spot no more. Them days been over. And it's crazy because when I was talking to the Boston ladies, they was telling me about the spots. I was like, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. The spots they was talking about. And they was like, they looked at me. They was like, damn, this dude ain't playing. I'm like, damn, he said, yo, because I'm like, because I could look in their face and I could tell they had more fun with me in the pool to wherever they went out. That's a fact. I could message one of them and I know wherever y'all went was whack. Y'all was thinking about me. I could literally message one of them right now and say that to them. And I know they'll respond within a day or two. And tell me why you ain't wait for us to come back. I was so busy. Anyway, let's go.
Not regular. I was never meant to be regular. God said, don't be regular. Distinguished gentleman says you used to be humble. I am humble to God.
He said, I am humble to God. Listen what Anton's saying.
Around and I walked around and I said, this is for regular fucking people. I'm not regular. I'm not regular. I was never meant to be regular. God said, don't be regular. Distinguished gentleman says you used to be humble. I am humble to God. Not to the standards of men. When the fuck I gave up? When did I start caring about what other people think? I'm humble to God. All I'm saying is, you're going to have to make an honest to God decision before it's too late of what type of life you want to live. I don't care if it's a regular life. I don't care if it's a family life. I don't care if it's a rich life. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is that you want to do, you're going to have to really make that decision. And you're going to have to understand what comes along with it. If you want to get rich, you want to be in a relationship, you're going to have to understand that there's going to be some problems in that relationship because she's not going to really understand the grind and the hustle and how it is that you're going to get rich.
She's not going to understand the grind and the hustle, how you're going to get rich. How many of y'all heard me say that? Put a $sign in the chat. How many of you heard me say that? I said, don't expect your woman to see you get to the next step. Put a $sign in the chat. I told you, once you get to your real purpose, the woman is not going to understand it. It's not in her nature to understand it. And if you explain it to her, you're going to lower your opportunities. Let's go.
Is it a possibility that she's going to be 100% of the time? Yeah, it's a possibility. Is it something that's going to really take place? Probably not. Are you going to have to do it on your lonesome? Are you going to probably have to do it on your own? Yeah, you probably are. If you get rich and then you got it out the mud by yourself, is it going to be people that, women that want to attach themselves to you just because you're at the finish line and they're not? Yeah, probably so.
Right.
You got to make that decision for yourself. You're going to have to figure that out.
Yep. Yep.
Figure it out. Vita says you are not humble to God, so stop it. You just like hearing yourself talk. Okay, well, let's say that that's true too.
Ooh, the woman is getting upset. Yo, I told y'all fellas, man. You don't know that woman until you get really successful, man.
Right? Because really, your relationship with God is nobody else's business. So let's say for the sake of conversation that that's true. And what the fuck you gonna do about it?
Ooh.
I profess my love to God because I just love God. I don't have to do that for y'all. That don't give me no extra bottom points. That don't give me no more subscribers. I say that because I just stand on what it is that I stand on and I love God. But let's say for the sake of conversation that that's true. And fuck you. Now what you gonna do?
Ooh.
What you think it's gonna be any less subscribers? You think my subscriber count gonna go down or something like that? I don't give a fuck. And now what? What if I told you, let me not go there. Let me not go there. Because see, again, I am extra, ultra that. Whatever it is that you want to label me is, I'm that.
Yep.
I'm 100% that.
Listen.
And you know what else is so interesting about it? You had to subscribe to write that comment, meaning that you still on my dick no matter what.
Pause.
You still here. I could say that you suck, you a piece of shit, that throw you out with the garbage, you need to go to jail, and you still gonna, you know why? Because you can't fucking turn the TV, you can't turn the YouTube off. There's nothing that you can do about it. I am ordained. I am absolutely 100% supposed to be exactly where I am right now. And there's nothing that you can do about it because that's the way that God made it.
He's not lying about that. You could take it for whatever you want. He's not lying about that.
Supposed to be rich. I was supposed to be here. It's saying in a word. It was before the formation of the earth. There's nothing that you can do about it. I was blessed to be here.
It is. That's the scripture. Yep.
The United States of America. As Anton Daniels in 2025, it just is what it is. I wasn't born in 1410. I'm born in 1982, and I'm supposed to be rich right now. What you gonna do about it?
Ooh.
This ain't crashing. This is winning.
I hate when they say you crashing out. You got folks say I'm crashing out. Well, I'm crashing out winning. How about that?
See, y'all think getting rich and talking your shit is crashing. That's because your mother taught you how to be feminine. They didn't teach you how to be a man. In today's society, we've been conditioned to silence ourselves. It used to be the biggest big block that's in your motor. That's the one that we all love. We used to only care about winning. We used to big each other up and we celebrate. Man, you got rich. They teach.
Yeah, you don't have too many guys bigging each other up of winning no more because they're feminine. You got a bunch of feminine males. They like, hey, yo, it's crazy. He's telling the truth. You got a bunch of dudes are mad that I'm winning. You got a bunch of crabs in a barrel upset I'm winning. They more effeminate than the women they talk about.
They always do business together. Now y'all want to humble each other because that's what women do.
Yeah.
You a bitch.
Yeah.
Your mama taught you how to be a bitch, and so you don't even know how to stand in your masculinity. We used to just build shit just for the sake of building it because that's what men do. That's how buildings came across.
Facts.
They didn't build it for a need. They built it for their ego.
Yep.
Don't nobody care about your weak humility. You can take that humility home with your girl and watch her look at she. You know what she want? You know what she want? Somebody that talk just like me.
And that's what happened to me today. I got the receipt. That happened to me today. I had that Dominican woman on me. She didn't even care about her man. Because he ain't doing it right for her. She wanted me right there on the spot. And there was a sister that was talking to me right in front of her man. She wanted me right on the spot too. No cap. I don't lie on my ish. It's women out there that want me. They party with somebody else. They know I don't get down like that. Anton is not lying. There's women out there that want guys like me too, man. Real talk. That's why you dudes better get your stuff together, man. Because, what the women be telling me, man, you dudes do not. A couple of brothers say, Rollo, man, I know. I seen how you get women, man. Yeah, you ain't lying. Talk your talk, Anton. Talk your talk. That's real talk. Listen again.
Your mama taught you how to be a bitch, and so you don't even know how to stand in your masculinity. We used to just build shit just for the sake of building it because that's what men do. That's how buildings came across. They didn't build it for a need. They built it for their ego. Don't nobody care about your weak humility. You can take that humility home with your girl and watch her look at you know what she want? You know what she want? Somebody that talk just like me. A man's man. A man that do shit, build shit, talk his shit. Grab her by the fucking neck and bend her over the couch. That's what she want. She don't want your fake humility. We all need to be humble. Nigga, she don't want you. Your mama don't like you. They think you feminine. They think you feminine. They don't like you. That is never a desirable trait. Nobody cares about your fake humility. Nobody. Nobody. It's not cool. It's not cute.
Yeah.
It's not, what did the women say? Demure. All the y'all, look, they do. Now, Daryl, they all want a participation trophy. Oh, acknowledge my pain, acknowledge my suffering. You're a player too, ass. You player too.
I don't want to hear, I be cutting women off when they be on the nonsense. You guys be listening to their problems 24/7. Man, let me tell you guys something. While you dealing with her problems, I'm hitting it from the back if I was to do that.
Everybody want to win.
Everybody want to win.
Everybody want to win. Every country want to win.
Yep.
Every competitor want to win. Every owner want to win. They all competing against each other.
Yep.
They all competing against each other.
That's fact.
Turn down that femininity in your soul, dog. Get some backbone. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Surprise your girl and just so happen to kiss her out of the blue. Stop asking for permission on your wife. Can I touch you? Is it okay? Is this a safe space for you? What is your love language? I don't give a fuck about your love language. They all the same. They're all the same. See women go. They all the fucking same, bro. Care about your love language. Gifts of appreciation, words of affirmation. Get your big head ass in here and make something to eat. Anybody got time to be sitting there talking to you? My skill set is, your skill set is that kitchen right there. That stove haven't been turned on in 3 days. What are you doing? 3 days.
Oh, snap.
I don't even want to know what's in the refrigerator. That's for you to figure out for your ingredient.
Dang.
3 days.
Damn.
That's your limit.
Woo.
Get them goddamn dishes done.
Woo.
Keep on talking to these women. How do you feel today? What's your background trauma? Yo, who? Yo, who? Start talking about our past. I'll be thinking to myself, boring. You gotta come with a better story than that. I'm so tired of hearing about what your daddy did to you when you was younger and how he ain't trained no child. I don't care. Matter of fact, where your daddy at? What up, y'all? Boring.
He said boring. Yo, I told you dudes, these women be mad boring sometimes, man. What they nonsense. I ain't got time for that. What do you think about this, baby? Just get the stuff and shut up and just take care of your business. Let me handle my business. Yo, that's pretty much about that, y'all. I'm going to let him finish his final assessments.
Keep going to therapy. Grown men keep going to therapy at the advice of women. You let her talk you into going to therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You a man. You're supposed to be the way that you are. He doesn't like to talk, and so we're gonna go through a process. You don't need no therapy. You need.
Yo, before I go, shout out to the big bro Forever Studio for supporting the Cash App once again. Forever Studio coming through with the Cash App. I appreciate it, fam. As always, he comes through. You know, hey, y'all want my attention? Support the stream. Hit the Cash App. Support the show. Support the show. Hit the Super Chat. Hit the Vimo out. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get my attention. What's up, Italian Mamba? Yo, I'm going to get on out of here. That's pretty much about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yo, we got more content to come. I'll be back live soon once I touch back to Orlando. I'm chilling out. I ain't coming on camera. I don't need to come on camera. Why y'all want to come on camera? Because I don't need to. Shout out to the ladies viewing in the clouds. The ladies, did any ladies come through in the chat? I don't think so. The ladies in the clouds listening to this one. Yeah. Yo, take care of your business, fellas. I don't want to hear about none of this poor stuff. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. Get to the bag. Get to the purpose. If the woman don't want to come along and do what she needs to do, let her be somebody else's problem. Well, Rollo, I had intercourse with her. Rollo, I have a kid with her. Take care of your business and get to the winning season. That's all I got to say on that. Brown royalty to the people. We the effing business. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Talk with y'all soon. Peace.